Good morning, loves. This is Miss Delphinia Beasley here with another edition of the Rocker Diaries. I'm going to tell you a true story today in our history. Back in July of 1881, President Garfield was walking through a railroad station and he was gunned down by Charles Gittro, who was a lawyer who was quite angry at Garfield for having denied him a diplomatic post. Poor President Garfield lingered for quite a long time. He was poked and prodded by 16 doctors. The first doctor put a probe into the wound, thereby misleading all the other doctors as to where the bullet was. They all poked and prodded. One doctor actually introduced an unwashed finger into the wound, introducing infection. By the time they had all finished, they had turned a 3-inch hole into a 20-inch infected canal. He lived from July of 1881, and he finally died in September of that year, after lingering in much pain. Do you know what they found when they did the autopsy? They found that the bullet was not even in a life-threatening place. What's the bottom line? He would have lived if only they had left him alone. As a matter of fact, Gittro at this trial said he just shot the bullet, but it was the doctors that really killed him. Of course, it didn't stand up. He was actually executed. What can we learn from all this, really? I tell you what we can learn, my dears. Sometimes, if we would just learn to leave things alone, they would work themselves out. But we feel like when things are a mess that we have to do something, and we just make it worse, don't we? So remember this. When you find yourself in a mess, leave it alone, child. Just leave it alone, and it'll work itself out. All the best to you, my dears. Cheers.